Sutton. Put your hands together once more for, hang on, wait for it. Ben Sutton! Hello, everyone alright? Yeah! There we go. So you're probably thinking this guy looks a little bit weird looking, you know, he looks a bit like a squirrel giving a blowjob. Thing is, I've been a bit weird looking since birth though. I mean, that's why I was born cesarean, because my mum, like every other woman on this planet, didn't want me going anywhere near her vagina. So, yeah, I'm not like, you know, I'm not particularly happy with the way I look. You know, I'm a bit chubby than I'd like, which means I've got love handles. But because I'm like alone and single, I felt like I can't call them love handles, so I have no one to lovingly handle them. So instead I've got to call them my misery cushions. So yeah, I'm not very good with women. You know, I did find one girl who agreed to have sex with me, but she was more desperate than the Greek economy. The thing is, the only thing that relationship taught me is that I am just appalling at sex. You know, I don't know how to go down on a girl. I don't understand why you want to give someone a rim job. Well, I guess rim jobs are just a bit tongue in cheek. We don't approve of rim jobs. You moral audience. So yeah, obviously when you're single, what you've got to try and do is you've got to try and meet girls at like clubs and parties and things. When you see a cute girl, you've got to give them a little smile. But the problem is, I have the smile of a sex offender at a children's swim gallery. So I'll see a cute girl across the room and I'll give them a little smile with my just, you know, rapey face. And then, you know, hoping to get a smile back, a look that says that she might be interested. But the problem is, I never get a smile back. The look I get back is more sort of just... And that's a look that says, you couldn't get me wet if you threw a bucket of water over me. So I've been, you know, single for quite a while now, you know, on the market, as they say. Well, I think I've been single for so long, I've never got on the market. I'm in the reduced to clear section at Tesco. Things like, I went back home to sort of my mum's house in Somerset quite recently, and I saw a picture of me when I was like 6 years old, and I thought, fucking hell, I was a pretty damn cute 6-year-old. What the fuck happened that I turned into this waste of human skin? You know, because I was looking at a picture of me when I was like 6 years old, saying, yeah, I was an incredibly cute 6-year-old, you know, pretty damn fuckable 6-year-old. You know, thank God my parents didn't send me to Catholic school. So, like, yeah, as I said, I went back home to, when I was over Easter, back to Somerset, and I see, when I go back home, I see all the people I've grown up with and love, and I realise that they are terrible, terrible people. Because a lot of us have all kind of gone off to uni now, and so one of my friends, within the first month of going to uni, managed to get himself the nickname Sex Hitler. Now, you've got to be a bit of a dick to warrant that name, don't you? But he kind of did deserve it, because he was a bit of a dick to a lot of girls, and he slept with quite a lot of girls. And one of the girls he slept with was apparently some quite ugly Norwegian girl. And as he was having sex with her, to slow him down, to stop him from coming, she told him to imagine dead puppies. So I know it's a bit weird, isn't it? But the thing is, what I find weirder about that is he has told me on numerous occasions the things he usually thinks about to slow him down are his mum's chicken curry and me. That basically sums up my place in society, doesn't it? Is people actually think about me to prevent them from coming. Yeah, like, the problem with a lot of my friends now is we all seem to be getting medical issues. I literally got a prescription a day, and one of my friends has got like diabetes. Another one of my friends almost had kidney failure, which is hilarious. But one of my friends has got epilepsy, and that's generally like quite scary. Because I've not been around when he's had one of his episodes, but it sounds quite horrible. You know, a generally scary thing. But he says having epilepsy isn't all that bad. Well, I couldn't have timed that much better. The thing is, he's not epileptic to light. He'd be pretty pissed off if he saw this now. So yeah, he's got epilepsy. But he says having epilepsy isn't all that bad, you know. It means he's quite good at anal sex because he always fits. Despite my friends being terrible, terrible people, they say, but Ben, you are by far and away the worst human being out of all of us. Now that's quite difficult to take, the fact I'm a worse human being than fucking Sex Hitler. But the problem is, they've kind of got a point. I mean, the only proper joke I've told in that bit was about an epileptic man having bum sex. Because I don't think I'm an an evil person. I've just done a few horrible things, you know. I mean, I once jizzed in a girl's face because I thought it'd be funny. And it was. I really do have to stress, I was going out with her. I wasn't just kind of like on a bus. Yeah, I wasn't like sitting in a tree waiting for people to walk underneath me. I don't think that would have really worked though. I don't think I would have accounted for the wind. So I'm just a bit of a horrible person really, you know. Like, being a horrible person, obviously one of the things I have to do is watch porn. But I'm not one of these guys who needs kind of like crazy weird porn, you know. I can see a pair of tits and band jobs are good and kind of thing. I'm not one of these guys who needs a woman with an armadillo shell wearing a strap on fucking some guy who looks like Richard Hammond as he sings the Thomas the Tank Engine theme tune. But you know, there is a lot of people do like weird stuff, don't they? There's a lot of like weird porn out there. You know, one of the things that's out there is like cartoon porn and hentai, isn't there? And you do get curious and you go into it and like you watch it and you're like, this is a bit weird, I'm not really sure I can enjoy this. And then 5 minutes later you're thinking, damn Kim Possible, you are one sexy girl saving the world. I don't know how many of you have seen the Kim Possible cartoon, but there's a naked mole rat involved, and that makes for some very strange porn. I'd like to think that I'm the only comedian in the world that both opens with a joke about a rodent performing a sexual act and ends with a joke about a rodent performing a sexual act. So I'm going to leave you on that, and this has been a genuine pleasure. So thank you very much. I've been Ben Sutton, I fucked up the microphone, so cheers.